This is Viola Edward, your host for Meaning Capital Rhythm for the Radio Works World. And today I'm in Limassol in Cyprus, and I'm with my dearest friend, Arjiru. Hellenic is from South Africa, and her parents are from Cyprus. And she's been in Cyprus more or less. How many years now?
A little less, 10 years.
I've been 13 years, and I met you almost when you arrived. We know each other for a long time now.
Yes, we've met 10 years ago, and we did many different things together over the
Together
years.
and serving each other in different ways. And now I'm meeting with Hellenic after a long time. I don't know, maybe I didn't see you last year, or for 6 months or so.
I think I saw you once or twice, maybe.
Yeah,
not
so
more than that.
much. But Hellenic is always in growing, learning more things, and something we have passion about is the Enneagram. And I'm still dreaming to do Enneagram with Hellenic one day, someplace in the world.
Yeah, an amazing tool. We must do
we must do something with that. And then you did the peak performance. You have to tell us about it. And the title of this interview is
today about your dream self, and how really getting in touch with part of you that dreams your life to be different or better is now is actually a really important part of you that is needing to come into reality. So this is a part of you absolutely must learn, and you must materialize, you must manifest it. If you can live into this potential, you actually liberate yourself. You set an incredible example. So the dream self is a technique, it's a process that I help people go through to actually connect with this incredible power they have within.
So you mean when somebody get in connection with their dream and manifest them, they liberate all of us. Can you explain to us a little bit more about that?
Yeah.
I understand you, but experience that. I want you all to understand it.
Yeah, I myself saw that even in my own personal life, the most incredible pleasure and passion came when things happened that were once in my head, or ideas, or were creative inspiration came true. And I think it has something to do with tapping into this incredible creative force that we all have within us. And the minute we do that, we become creators and start to live life on purpose with intention, and we birth something from this dream that we once had. And we dreams, ideas, inspirations running around in us from very young sometimes it's hard to connect with them, and the minute we learn how to access them and actually make them real, create them real in our real lives, we get an enormous burst of energy because we become creators. We tap into some creative force in the universe, and we actually birth something that wasn't there before. So the whole idea has been echoed all through psychology, and in antiquity, even Aristotle was one of the people back in ancient Greece about this concept from what he called the entelechy. He said that there really is a part of the self that comes into being completed. And entelechy comes from this amazing telos, which means the end, but actually the completion of something. So, at the end of a movie, you see that title that says telos sometimes, and that means end. And we all can come to the end of our personal stories by getting in touch with our entelechy. And this is a part of us. It's on a high level. It gives guidance. It has very powerful intuition. It's a part of us that is an expert already, that knows the answer to all the questions you ask. Some people talk about it as the higher self, and that would be one way to understand it. But many indigenous tribes for many years connected into this incredible power of the dream self and of the dream world, actually. So for me as a drummer, I became connected to a lot of this really powerful folklore and tradition. In many countries, in many tribes around the world, people would drum to actually celebrate life and to connect into ceremony and to really honor the whole journey of life. And part of that was to imagine and to dream, in some tribes, the new way or the solution to the community's problem, or a new possible venture or merger with another tribe The Native American Indians, for example, did a lot of that in their rituals when they were drumming. They were actually very powerful healers and shamans that were using the drumming to connect to this dream world. And so we know now from Greek philosophy, from indigenous traditions, from drumming, history, we definitely have a way of knowing that there's a way to tap into the dream in us and to actually make it come true, because then we get an incredible sense of freedom and we inspire lots of other people to begin to do that too.
Oh, isn't Marina? Isn't this inspiring and beautiful? Isn't this so so much of what we go around talking and is said in such a beautiful way, rhythmic way? You have to see how Hellenic has this amazing female, feminine power when she has her drum in a circle where it could be 30 people or 40 people or 20 people. And I'm the least qualified of her students, but doesn't mean that I don't enjoy it very much.
She loves it and she's great at it.
So maybe it is time for you to come to London and deliver your performance on stage at the Authors Award ceremony.
Yes, let's do a wonderful ceremony all together. Marina, you, me, Viola on stage. That would be amazing.
She is very good on stage. She's a natural artist. She creates also something in Cyprus called the Transcendental Theater. Or she was co-creator, and she used to be Hellenic used to be a dancer years ago, and she has that inside. So she born an artist. So if we can convince her, us no, Marina, your word, us we're gonna convince her to come. Maybe even if her book is not ready by then we can have Hellenic on stage to be doing some drumming or even teaching us some beats on stage. What do you think?
I'm thinking that as creative entities, each one of us cannot help it. You have to, it's your calling, you have to create, you can't stop creating. But I think what is the real challenge, or the only challenge, is delivery. So delivering what you created is almost like needs divine intervention. So it's very hard as an artist, as a creative being, to deliver your own works. You always need other people to invite you to their stage so you could perform and deliver your works, your creativity, your divine essence.
You're all making me so happy. This is such a wonderful conversation. Absolutely. I think it's incredible when we can support each other to also create from our talents and our gifts and give whatever is unique from us to the world. And that's why our dreams are so important, because they represent something so unique in each of us that is wanting to be born. So when others give you the chance to do that, I would love to support anybody to manifest their dreams. And we could actually even do a live drumming journey where we all connect with our dream self. And that's one of the techniques that I've just finished putting together, which I'm really happy to share with the world. I think it's an incredibly great combination to use psychology, sound, meditation, and visioning work all together to actually connect with this power we have to bring something really unique into the world. So
I think your performing was us 21 and 22 December in the BAFTA in London about the Author Awards. What do you think, Marina?
Well, I see that happening already. So everything happens twice, first in your mind and then in other people's reality. So yes.
Wow, that would be amazing. You're going to make me sit down every single day for 12 hours and finish that book.
Yes, please do. Please do.
You know what it takes to finish a book. Yeah.
Here, I mean, Marina will tell us how it takes to finish a book. Like, it's like this.
Yes, I'm going to do it like, I'm going to create it like that from my dreams.
Yeah,
So.
I mean, we all have so much content. It's the way how we're structuring it to put it in a way that come easy and in the simplest way possible to our readers. And this event that Marina created, that we can celebrate our books and also we can help people to just talk about their life story, and at the same time we have this event where people can be sharing and talking with the authors, and authors meeting other authors and having performance like you on stage. Yeah. So we're creating a lovely thing. And this year, for those who didn't know yet, it's not going to be only English book, We are creating with Marina the structure for the Latin, for the Spanish speaking authors. So we have many books already in the process. Marina, I'm so pleased.
We are so excited. You know, I almost keep myself quiet because I want you to say as much as possible in this space. But in effect, what we do, we repurpose everything we create, because the biggest challenge, as I said before, is the delivery. And it's almost like a crime against humanity to keep it to yourself, to keep your creation to yourself. So what we are doing, we are repurposing everything. So we have a show on Radio Works World, we turn it into a book. You need about 6 hours of audio. So it's about you dedicating 6 hours of your time to our listeners, and that will become a book. You don't need to do anything else.
Yes, wonderful. I will spend some more time with Hellenic. Today with both Rashid in an event, wonderful event here in Limassol. We will have more interviews about the event, but Hellenic came to say hi, and I could not let this opportunity to go without interviewing her and sharing with the world how amazing person she is and how amazing professional and woman. If we're talking about feminine capital rhythm, here we are. This is an example of it in all senses.
Yeah, amazing. And we've always connected, you and I, Viola, with that word rhythm. I know that's in your book title, and because I work with rhythm, I always knew there was a synchronistic link for us here. And on the conference we did also 2 years running now with women in Cyprus, we've also really gotten in touch with how important rhythm really is for women, and how important this whole creative spirit is for women. We carry this creative spirit in our womb, and we really, I agree so much with Marina, we really have a responsibility to bring our gifts and to birth new things for the world. So let's see where we meet again. It's been wonderful to hang out with all of you. Thanks for all the...
Before you go, I was wondering, because it's so fascinating, everything you shared, both of you, Viola, and I was wondering, what is your key message for our listeners today?
Well, for me, I think I would say that the creative power that you have in you starts every single day when you wake up. You have a mind that can set an intention, and as you decide where you want your energy to go in the day, just give yourself the encouragement and the reminder every day to set a really positive intention for your day. Request something, confirm that it's going to happen for yourself, and then expect it to happen. This is one way of getting your creative juice flowing. And if you want a tool to practice it, every morning when you wake up, before you start your day and you set your intention, look in the mirror and say, I am a genius, and anything I wish or want is possible. I am a genius, anything I wish or want is possible. I'm a genius, anything I wish or want is possible. Then set your intention and start your day, and do this accumulatively so you can actually connect with this creative power that you have inside of you.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Hellenic.
Thank you.
So nice. And here we are in Limassol, Cyprus today. I know one of my friends asked me if I'm cloning myself, because he think I'm in various cities at the same time. I'm not. I'm the same one. I just came to Cyprus, and activity are there is many things happening here, and now we are in Limassol. I will connect with you very soon, interviewing other peoples. But as I said before, the feminine capital rhythm could not let go an opportunity like this with a woman like Hellenic Argyro, with all that rhythm and heartbeat so beautifully.
From London, we could say hi, and from all our listeners, thank you so much, Viola and Hellenic. You know, Viola, is something I have to say. You are, darling, the one and only, broadcasting from around the world, around the clock. From all of us, until next time, is goodbye.
Goodbye.